Oh my gosh.
Hi, y'all.
Okay, so today we're going to watch clips from prior episodes.
Yes, and react to them. Kalia.
I actually went from being like an interaction designer, so like the person that was responsible for knowing like if you click on this button, what's your next screen going to be? Like, what is the messaging going to be? All of that, like every detail for an interaction, I was kind of helping figure that out. And then I was like, okay, well, I want to be with people more. In my full-time job, I was on it's IS&T, it's like their internal like IT user experience. Right, exactly. And so I was on the user experience group where we kind of would serve as kind of like a design agency, if you will. And so we had an entire research lab where you would go in and like on one side you have all of the folks on research, but then on the other side you bring in your users and like they can't see you. It's like one of those like one-way windows.
One-way mirrors.
Yeah, and so it was awesome. And so I switched to being on the research team. And so, like, I was, like, recruiting participants and, you know, helping do data for those lovely interviews we used to do. Yeah.
Oh, so you mean all the stuff you do in a PhD?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yep, all that stuff. So anyway, moving right along. Yes, the PhD dream I had. Yep. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, this is the clip I was looking for. So, for those of you who haven't been keeping up with now Dr. Braswell, we taped this and she was telling us I'm sending it asaptually. I'm sending this to her because I was looking for this to post when she defended, because she was, telling us like, hey, don't tell nobody, but I'm going to go back to grad school. And we're like, what? You started a PhD program? I was like, I knew we said it somewhere. And I was like, I threw her the little subtle PhD shade. And she's like, the PhD dream I had. Oh, we have to airdrop. We got to send this to her right now.
I should probably stop recording so we can send it to her.
But no, it's crazy how I like how she talked about the transition from just purely doing design into like the research around the design, because people don't really realize sometimes that there is research. You're not just automatically a great designer without the input and data and things like that. So yeah. And also it shows she was in industry this whole time. And then she's like, oh, the dream I had of a PhD. And look at her. Got a whole PhD. A whole PhD, all that. So dreams come true. It is not too late if you did not go immediately.
Real. All you have to do is just believe. So good.
Oh my God.
So good. We found it.
It found it. Thank you, Robin.